What's up, world? It's your boy Drew Marcy here for How to Rap, and in this video we're going to give you 3 free ways to instantly, and I do mean instantly, have fans take your music more seriously. Now, we're going to kind of organize these tips with an overview of just how short the average human attention span in 2019 is. Do you know, here today, mid-year 2019, what the average human attention span is? Any guesses? 7 seconds. 7 seconds, less than a goldfish. That is how long you have. Just 7 seconds to get the attention of that person that would spend every last dollar to go see you, to drive hours to your closest show in a stadium, right? Like, I remember I'm from the DC area, and one of my favorite rappers had a show, and there were people driving all the way from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is like 5-6 hours up in the mountains, all the way to DC, because that was the only place that they could go see this artist perform. Like, those kind of people, the type of people that'll fight for you in every comment box, that'll troll your enemies, that'll make babies lose their virginity to your music. You only have 7 seconds to grab the attention of that person. And all 3 of these things, if you just fix them, and if you just do a little tweaks, and this is all totally free information, you have a much better chance of converting that person and getting a lifelong customer, lifelong fan. So these are simple free techniques that I want to give you, right? Now, first one, framing your photos and videos properly. Like, I have to say, this is one of the ones that I see broken on every single level of skill of a rapper. I see some cats, and I'm one of the only people that actually click those Instagram ads with the people in their like home studio rapping to the video. Damn, they're looking like me, you know what I'm saying? Like over here with the little mic, yo, you know what I mean? And it's muted, by the way. I don't know why people do these ads where it's like, oh, maybe if I have a really grainy video with me in a clearly home studio, it'll look retro, like I'm Nas and ain't hard to tell back in 93, and people will feel like it's back to the golden age and stuff. Like, no, the reason they shot videos like that in 93 was because that was the best technology could give, and there weren't $1 million companies yet really investing in hood rappers. Like, this is 2019. You have a phone that is 10 times more power than any camera that was shot for It Ain't Hard to Tell, or, you know, Who You With, Reasonable Doubt, right? There's no excuse for you not to take free action on getting better videos and framing them properly, right? Now, there's several really key techniques that I'm not going to go through because I don't want this video to go on forever, and I'm not like a photography genius. These are things I just learned to improve the quality of my YouTube videos, and I shot music videos with people from Black Eyed Peas, former videographer. I directed a couple of my videos. Like, I've worked with pretty high-end people, and they would tell you just to start, if you just follow these basic rules, these are the ones you want to go for, and I'll link you in the video description box to articles about them that'll explain them better than I ever could. You know, I'm just a literally rap coach, right? All right, so the first one is rule of thirds. That's one thing you want to look up, and I will put you in the video description box more information, but it's basically how you frame the photo so that your body in relation to a building, or your body relates to another person's body, it looks clean and it looks like a professional photo. Second is natural or even light. Much better to shoot your pictures outside, getting the natural sun. I live in LA. Part of the reason LA is the home of film and entertainment and all that is because of the sunlight. That is one of the main reasons that people live out here who do things like YouTube videos or shoot movies. And if you're inside, on the other side, having even light, like don't have like heavy shadows. Again, with these videos, these Instagram videos where rappers is in their little home studio, it's all low lit. They think that looks like some Dark Knight stuff. Like, no, it looks creepy. It makes you look like you're not serious, even if you are. So having good even light indoors. Your head clear. That's the third one. Don't have pictures where you're like, it's like half your neck. You know what I mean? It's like that Kanye video where he's like, it's weighing on my spirit, and he's walking by the train and stuff like that. Like, I know it's Kanye, but he looked terrible in that video, right? And he definitely doesn't do that in the stuff he's trying to promote, right? Getting too close to the camera, not having it right, having your head cut off, things like that. Like, it's awful. Like, it looks really unprofessional. People ain't gonna click whatever ad you got going on. And it's something that if you just frame it so your head isn't cut off, you look more professional. Same thing, a level shot, nice, even, like hold your camera level to you so it looks like some movie stuff, right? don't think you're being artistic by having that weird angle and thinking it's like Michael Bay things. Like, no, Michael Bay follows all the rules there. So in the video description, we'll give you professional advice, but this is all free stuff. Like everything I just told you, you can just do by reading the article and then moving your phone in the right place. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, make text-based logos if you can't afford graphics. I know some of y'all, money's tight, or you're just trying to get in where you fit in monetarily and all that. You can have great text-based logos for your rap career, and obviously you need a logo for that brand connection and all that, without having to buy, some high-tech spinning, you know what I'm saying, like those graphics commercials, graphics channels that you see. You can have a text-based logo. Now, we see some examples here. One of the funniest parts about it, too, is these are all regular text for all of these guys that are in your computer already. On the far left, we have Damn by Kendrick Lamar. That's Times New Roman. That's the text that everybody knows because our teachers all make us do it, at least in the United States, right? Totally free. You can make a great logo off of it. All they did was make it red. Ooh. And it's one of the best albums of the last 5 years, right? Next one, More Life by Drake. Interestingly, it is a version of the same font of the classic Eminem logo, of the same font, which is in The Life of Pablo, and that's Helvetica, right? We probably all know Helvetica as well, but Helvetica, I believe, is on computer. I know it's on Macs, but these are all versions of Helvetica, totally free. You can make your name into some cool Helvetica or even Times New Roman, like Kendrick, totally for free, and just put that throughout all of your marketing until you can afford some graphics, right? This is totally free stuff, and it's used by, look at all those people. Those are literally almost all the biggest rappers right now, or of all time. Let's be real, right? Number 3, tell your life story in your copy and not in your request. All right, let me explain this. So copy is a word that they use in marketing and business, and it basically means the writing or the script that you use to try to sell something, right? So if you go to my coaching class, subtle plug there, Drew, my coaching class in the video description, you go to the page and I say, like, you want to make real money in rap and blah, 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 and tell you my story and all that. That's the copy, right? Anytime you see me in the comments of somebody saying like, yeah, you know what I mean? When you join our program, blah, 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 that's marketing copy. When you say, go check out my music, when you tell people my new album's out, that's your copy. All right. So that's copy. Now, request is not a marketing term. It's something that I say. A request is basically where you're asking a fan or somebody you try and do business with to do something. And one of the things early rappers break a lot of the time is that they request things by just telling their life story. Or I see this in the comments a lot, even my own, bless their hearts. I usually give a pass if it's like a 16-year-old kid. You've probably seen in those videos, I'm 16 years old. I grew up poor in Florida and I have a dream to be a big rapper and be on stage with Kendrick. Please check my song. And it gets a lot of likes. That's all great, but I'm gonna tell that kid and I'm gonna tell y'all, much better to market yourself like a professional, even at that age, because a lot of these kids like 16 now, making professional money. So market yourself like a professional. I ain't saying you got to curse. I'm just saying market yourself better by not telling your life story. Why is it not good to tell your life story when you're asking somebody to go check something? First of all, again, let's roll back. Average human attention span, 7 seconds. That's an average human. That's a person that doesn't have anything going on in their life. That's a person that doesn't take their time too seriously. These are the people just walking around, especially here in LA, looking tourists. Oh, wow, look, it's the Freedom Tower. Oh my God, freedom. These are the people with 7 seconds. So you can only imagine somebody who is professional, values their time, made a lot of money doing something in their career, has a family, has goals. Their average attention span got to be 3-4 seconds. So when you come in, they don't know you from Adam, and you telling, yeah, back when I was a small boy, I first heard Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Could See by Busta Rhymes, and I realized I wanted to rap fast. So, oh yeah, I didn't tell you that I had actually heard Big Willie style before. Dude, they're gone. They're gone, and they definitely not going to click whatever you getting them to check. And they definitely, if they go to your Instagram and you got poorly framed photos and you ain't got no logo, or it's weird, it's dark, you're not getting anywhere, right? So just with your request, yo, I'd like to do some business with you. I have a proposition for you, whatever it is. Get to the point, man. 7 seconds, bro. 7, less than a goldfish. Goldfish attention spans are so small that, you know, like when you got to put your fish down, you just flush them down the toilet. Their attention spans are so short, you can literally kill them without them complaining. So you can only imagine how you got to treat a human with that, right? So don't tell me your life story. You know what I mean? Like, just let's talk about maybe some of your successes, if that, and don't trip out if people don't respond because they're busy and their attention span is low. But we'll talk about that in other videos. That is pretty much how to get people to pay attention to your stuff more seriously. You know, make sure you frame them. Make sure you can make a free text with all these cliche texts that are in every word processor ever. And don't just give me the sob story, right? And not just me, but like anybody, especially your friends. Now, today's multi-mission winner, yeah, the homie Twin. Shout out to Twin. Multi-mission is where in the comments we challenge you in each video to give us 5 rhymes, 5 multi-syllable rhymes to a given word. Yesterday's video, it was Schoolboy for the new Schoolboy Q album. And the homie Twin came in like fresh twin T for Schoolboy. With black on black force, call him cool soy. Sauce got more dip than a pool boy. Caught a body like Chucky with his tool boy. And it sounds like I'm rapping it like Wayne in like 07. Terrorizing Indy, got the fool joy. Cause now I'm doing the Meek Mill. Anyway, shout out to Twin. Nice bars there. You know, definitely today we're going to be doing the multi-mission. And today we're going to do Singleton. In rest in peace to the director, John Singleton. If you don't know about him, get up on your game. You know what I'm saying? He did Boys in the Hood, Higher Learning, classics, super influential director. It's really sad to hear his passing. Today's multi-mission is Singleton. 3 syllables. I need you to rhyme with every syllable in this joint. See some of y'all breaking the rules, going like Singleton. Oh man, I'm hot like the sun. No, that's one rhyme. Multi-mission, right? So I'll start it off. Yo, Singleton. I might have to deal a single ton to get popping in these streets like Pringle's son. Hot rappers who can compete with me, I can't think of one. Man, I make actual hits. You make jingles. Ha. That's terrible. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. For coaching, be sure to check 247musicgroup.com, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Peace.